Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, you're going to see me review a song that I recently listened to on one of my Twitch streams. Twitch streams are a lot of fun. If you've never checked them out, you should definitely consider checking it out and follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Ewok to remember. Anyway, hope you enjoy the song. And this one, I believe, is Glory's song, and I think they were able to join us for a little bit today. I'm not sure if they're still here, but I believe this was Glory's request. Viagra Boys. Troglodyte. I've heard two songs, I think maybe two or three from Viagra Boys so far. I've heard Sports, which I actually really enjoyed. That one, it's still on my playlist, and when it comes on, I have fun listening to it, like Wiener Dog, Sports, right? The kind of just very deadpan, sort of spoken word delivery. It's a fun song, right? And then there was another song I heard from them. It was actually a cover called "In Spite of Ourselves." It's a cover of, I think, John Prine and Iris something. I forget her last name. I really love their version. And then when I heard the Viagra Boys version, I was like, this is weird. This takes a song and like makes it really weird, but I really liked it about it. So Viagra Boys, I'm kind of down with Viagra Boys. I think they're weird enough that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to them. And they keep my attention, and it's like, yeah, it's interesting. So cool. Let's jump into it. Troglodyte, Viagra Boys. Probably going to be a little weird, but, we're going to give it a shot. So, here we go.
He goes to work on his computer. He thinks about his gun at home. One day he's going to be a shooter. He's gonna bring his gun to work. He thinks about the ones who wronged him and the punishments they'll face. But things they would play out much different back in the time when we were apes. Troglodyte. You ain't no ape, you're a troglodyte. On his computer and writes about the things he hates. But if it was a million years ago and we were still living in caves, you would not be welcomed by the other apes, cause you were both a bit too late. You ain't no ape, you're a troglodyte. You ain't no ape, you're a troglodyte.
Yeah, man. That was fun. That was a good one to end the stream on. That was a fun song. What I like about just the two, I guess three two original Viagra Boys songs I've heard is that they seem very comfortable, like sort of taking shots at silly, dumb people, right? Sports to me is a song about kind of poking fun at sort of that toxic masculinity that is pervasive in a lot of like sports and sports culture. And then this one to me is very clearly like taking a stab at like sort of incels, these chronically online people, these people who, again, feel that they need to tote a gun to feel powerful, that kind of thing. So, again, really taking a shot at that sort of idea of toxic masculinity and like people who sort of have to hide behind masculinity, sports, guns, what have you, to feel powerful, right? So, I dig that they're not afraid to go there. So, anyway, let's break it down like we always do, piece by piece, starting with the lyrics. So, it's like a formula at this point. So anyway, and this one came out this year, so May 10th, 2022, and I think I see Glory here saying that they really changed their sound for this album. So yeah, I mean, this to me was a little bit more straightforward, like kind of like an alternative rock sounding song versus, again, some of the other songs I've heard from them, but still had their like patented quirkiness to it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyway, he goes to work on his computer. He thinks about his gun at home. One day he's going to be a shooter. He's going to bring his gun to work. He thinks about the ones who wronged him and the punishments they'll face, but things they would play out much different back in the time when we were apes. Oh, when everybody was a monkey, we had to fight just to survive. And now you got yourself a weapon. You think you choose who lives and dies. But when we had hairy arms and legs and you were still swimming around in a lake, yeah, you were still a troglodyte. You just evolved a bit too late. So I love that. The comparison is hilarious to me because it's like, obviously we're humans. We share a common ancestor with apes, blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? But it's like, he's not even saying like we're human and you're like still an ape, right? You're still not evolved. He's saying like even when we were apes, you would have just been a troglodyte. Like you really are that dumb, essentially, which I think is just hilarious. You ain't no ape, you're a troglodyte. You ain't no ape, you're a troglodyte. He says he don't believe in science. He thinks that all the news is fake. I mean, hell, in the last few years, I mean, this is very topical of just the people that you see online, the people you meet, the people you see on the news who don't believe in science, right? It's like, how? And late at night, he sits on his computer and writes about the things he hates. But if it was a million years ago and we were still living in caves, you would not be welcomed by the other apes because you evolved a bit too late. Basically, you're a dumbass. You're an idiot. You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte. You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte. Oh, you're a troglodyte. And kind of gets crazy from there. So anyway, lyrically, I mean, I think very topical. Again, came out this year, and we've really seen the shit show that the COVID pandemic has sort of, it didn't create the shit show. It definitely just pulled the curtain back on it. So yeah, I think this one is timely. It's topical. It makes a lot of sense. I'm giving it 2 big thumbs up lyrically. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, I really like the vocal style here. I feel like he was actually like singing. Again, in the other songs I've heard from Viagra Boys, it's more of almost spoken word feeling, whereas in this one he was sort of singing like a rock artist would. So I enjoyed it about that song. I enjoyed that about this song. And then as far as the instrumentation goes, very fast paced in the guitar. The delivery, I think overall was just fun. I think bass work was good. I think yeah, like the bass here was fun. Drumming was good. Like the little like flute, piccolo. I'm not sure what that is in the background. And that, like the keyboard, the synth, whatever that is, like it's fun. Like all the little pieces, they're quirky, they're weird, but it just layered on top of each other. It just makes for a really fun song. So instrumentally and vocally, I'm giving this one 2 big thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, this one makes the playlist. It's fun. It's out there. It's again kind of has some like topical humor, very sort of trending topics at the moment, and it makes a lot of sense. So 2 big thumbs up for replay value as well. Overall, a fantastic song and a fantastic request from Glory. Thank you so much for your request. Honestly, can't wait to hear more from Viagra Boys. We're one of those bands that it's like, again, it's like weird. It's like I don't know if I should like this, but I do like it a lot. So anyway. Guys, that's it for the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in today. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can just do all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. You can even check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. All right, guys. Again, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.